Oh yeah, give me a second. I gotta still transfer myself out here, man. I just wanted to start it up here from here, so I ain't had no problems when I got outside. Give me a second. I'm back up in here. I'm back. What's going on, brother Joe? Man, shout out to you in the Cash App. Much love, much respect. Shouts out to George Perry in the Cash App. Much love, much respect. Mm. And I believe Charleston White has been locked up for driving around without a driver's license and with drugs. All right, again, you're not special, nigga. All right, and the charges will Thought what the hell you want to do. Mm-hmm. That goes for all of us. Ain't nobody go ahead to do whatever the hell they want to. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this shit is just slowing up, so. Give me a second. Camera slowing up, everything. I had to switch the space that I was at to get started. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Now, from what I understand here, the young nigga was sitting back up in here, sitting at the table. All right, the guy that's up, looked like he got a rat tail or whatever he got. And he was recording in there. You know how that stuff is set up, sensitive, man. They got cameras to record where they want to record at and where they don't. It's just like that for these little kick streams and stuff like that. So if they got other people in there that are violating some of the policies, what they would say to them is like, all right, nigga, no recording in here. Delete what you recorded. Mm-hmm. Right. Whatever it is, whatever it pertains to, because it wasn't on the side to where we gave permission for our streams here and where the cameras came along. This is unauthorized. So that's why Adrian Broner and Dean the Great are approaching this dude. And before they even grab up on him, he's sitting there talking about something. Oh, first of all, for real, man, I'm Nigerian. What the hell does that got to do with anything? Anyhow.
Hey, what you mean you Nigerian though? Don't be touching me. Hey, don't be getting. Delete the shit.
Delete
it on
it.
your phone.
Delete the game.
Oh yeah.
Delete the game.
I don't know why you even did that though.
Why would you do that, game?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, get up, gang.
I don't know why you would
Get
do
up, though.
that.
Huh? Get up, though.
Clout. We gonna give you clout.
Get up, though.
It wasn't for you. It's for
Get
her.
up. Hey, get up, though, gang. Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, what you mean you Nigerian though? Don't be touching me.
Delete
Hey,
it, gang.
don't be getting pressed on my nigga though.
I'm not pressing on.
Don't be getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga
it.
though.
Delete it.
Fuck about none of that.
Delete it.
that video, nigga.
Delete it.
Someone else for her, you simp ass nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
Delete it, gang.
You know what it is, nigga.
Delete it.
Niggas will strip you, nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
Gone, bro.
Nah, delete it, gang.
Tell me, Chad, what's going on?
Delete it, though.
I'm telling you, don't
Fuck
have,
yeah.
it was already deleted when
Fuck
I
Oh yeah,
shit.
go to
Hey,
recently delete it then. Go to recently delete it.
Delete it, though.
You know what it is. Go to recently delete it, nigga.
I'm gonna knock you out, nigga.
My
Playing.
mama, nigga.
All that playing,
You
nigga.
touching my nigga. Fuck we talking about?
It's gone.
All that
No,
playing.
go to recently delete it.
It's right.
You about to get put to sleep, man. All right? You said you from Nigeria, right? No, you about to get an American ass whooping. All right? Straight from the homebred, homeland ass whooping. All right? You say you're from Nigeria, right? Well, you from Lagos. All right? Right. You about to get a homegrown American ass whooping. All right? Yeah. All right, like they've been drinking too? Hold on here.
Go to recently delete it then. Go to recently delete it.
Delete it, though.
You know what it is. Go to recently delete it, nigga.
I'm gonna knock you out, nigga.
My
Playing.
mama, nigga.
All that playing,
You
nigga.
touching my nigga. Fuck we talking about?
It's gone.
All that
No,
playing.
go to recently delete it.
It's right here.
Oh, they don't. And I'm taking you
Snapchat.
back there.
Go to Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm taking you back there
You
too,
make a Snapchat?
nigga. And I'm taking you back there,
Nigga, I told
bitch
you.
ass nigga. I'm taking you back there,
Nigga, I
nigga.
told you the truth.
Nigga,
It's not there.
I'm taking
I only did
Where the
that.
video went though?
with a video,
nowhere.
You
nigga.
sent it to her?
I didn't send it to nobody.
What you said? Who you sent
Yeah,
it
you
to?
did,
I
nigga.
didn't
You
say-
recorded
Nah,
it?
nah, quit playing.
Because just
Hey,
in
hey,
case-
you want me to knock this
team
nigga
told me
out?
you recorded
Want me to
it.
knock this nigga out?
No, relax.
What?
I'm with you and
No, you're not.
Nah.
Because you said you recorded for the bitch though, so you with.
When did I say that?
You just said that just
Yeah,
now,
you
nigga. They
just
got
said
you
it.
on the
For
video,
the
nigga.
bitch, no, if she ever did something to you.
You ain't do shit for me. He capped. You don't know me.
Let's talk to her.
No, we ain't gotta talk on shit, nigga.
No.
We can get off this
No,
live.
it wasn't like that.
Get off live.
No,
don't what interruptions we getting because the video's at the end anyway. All right. Too late, too slow, man. Well, you know if somebody came in here to try to slow down something, nigga, where you like 5 minutes too late. It's over. I'm gonna pause it for you. There you go. Now, full-blown American ass whooping. Well, I wouldn't even go ahead to get that far, but when we're getting into a serious physical altercation and the nigga say, hey, hold on, yo, first of all, I'm from Nigeria. What does that mean, nigga? All right? You understand those brothers didn't get aggressive like that until he said that? All right? No, because you just another nigga like the rest of us. All right? Man, that don't give you no outstanding standing. All right? I wish niggas would stop doing this shit. All right? Yeah, be honorable, happy about where you are from, nigga, but are all the Nigerians going to jump out of the woodworks to protect you? No. All right, so what's the need to claim that is what I'm asking. And no disrespect to any Nigerian. Much love to you. I got respect for you. I'm talking about him. All right? Yeah, what the fuck is this about? You got a rat tail, nigga. You over there with that white woman. All right, it all looks bad, man. None of it's good. You got a whole goddamn little meat rat tail, nigga. All right? Yeah, man, hold on.
Hey, hey, what you mean you Nigerian though? Don't be touching.
Delete
Hey,
it,
don't
man.
be. Oh, you go delete the shit.
Delete
On your
it.
phone.
Delete it, gang.
Oh yeah.
Delete it, gang.
I don't know why you even did that though.
Why would you do that, gang?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, get up, gang.
I don't know why you would
Get up,
do
though.
that.
Get
You
up,
want
though.
clout? We gonna give you clout.
Get up, though.
It wasn't for you. It's for
Get up.
her.
Yeah, hey,
No,
get
it
up, though,
wasn't for
gang.
her.
Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, hey, what you mean you Nigerian though? Don't be touching.
Delete
Hey,
it.
don't be getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga though.
I'm not pressing on.
Don't be
bro.
getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga
it.
though.
Delete it.
Fuck about none of that.
Delete it.
Delete that video, nigga.
delete it.
Someone else for her, you simp ass nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
Delete
nigga.
it, gang.
You know what it is, nigga.
Delete it.
Niggas will strip you, nigga.
It's not
Delete that
here.
motherfucking
It
video.
was gone, bro.
Nah, delete it, gang.
Tell me, Chad, what's going on?
Delete it, though.
I'm telling you.
I could tell you on the real, you know, I'm from Nigeria. He's like, what the fuck does that mean? All right? From man to man, they know you soft, man. Now let's go ahead to put it more up and close and personal. All right, they're a good team together. Not only that, AB is still a professional fighter, dude. He's a professional boxer. His hands are licensed. All right, yeah, he registered. So that means whether you don't like him or not, or you have some type of problem with AB. All right, that don't matter. From the strings of getting an ass whooping, look how close the wall is, man. All right, you really ain't got nowhere to shake ass at. You cornered in. All right, good.
Why would you do that, gang?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, get up, gang.
I don't know why you would
Get
do
up, though.
that.
Get
You
up,
want
though.
clout? We gonna give you
No,
clout.
Get up, though.
It wasn't for you. It's for
Get
her.
up. Yeah, hey,
No,
get
it
up, though,
wasn't for
gang.
her.
Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, what you mean you Nigerian though? Don't be touching.
Delete
Hey,
it,
don't
gang.
be getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga
it.
though.
I'm not pressing on.
Don't be
bro.
getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga
it.
though.
Delete
Don't
it.
fuck about none of that.
Delete it.
Delete that video, nigga.
Delete it.
Someone else for her, you simp ass nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
Delete it, gang.
You know what it is, nigga.
Delete it.
Niggas will strip you,
It's
nigga.
not
Delete
here.
that motherfucking
It
video.
was gone, bro.
Nah, delete it, gang.
Yeah, you got Adrian Broner and shaved all his facial hair down. He looks like a human being. All right, shout out to him. Looks like a person. All right. Yeah, and Dean the Great has been sharing some of that damn money. All right. No, he looks like a goddamn human being. All right. He been working out. He eating good. All right. What he showed him, look, you can drink a little bit. You can have a taste. You can, yeah. But you got to clean it up some. All right. Looks like they still getting it in, man.
Chat, what's going on?
Delete it though.
I'm telling you, don't
Fuck
have,
chat.
it was already deleted when
Fuck
I
Oh
was
yeah,
chat.
go to
Hey,
recently
dude.
deleted then.
Yo, it's-
Go to recently
it
deleted.
should be deleted.
Delete it though.
You know what it is? Go to recently deleted, nigga.
Alright, sure.
Nigga knock you out, nigga.
My
Playing.
mama, nigga.
All that playing,
You
nigga.
touching my nigga? Fuck we talking about?
It's gone.
All
nigga.
that
No,
playing.
go to recently deleted.
It's right here.
Open
They don't, and I'm
Go to
taking you
Snapchat.
back there.
Go to
I don't have
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Nigga,
Go to
I'm
Snapchat.
taking you back there
You
too.
got Snapchat?
Nigga, and I'm taking you back there.
Nigga, I told
Bitch
you.
ass nigga, I'm taking you back there.
Nigga, I
Nigga,
told you the truth.
nigga,
It's not there.
I'm taking
I only did
Where the
that.
video went though?
with a video,
nowhere.
You
nigga.
sent it to her?
I didn't send it to nobody.
Where you sent? Who you sent?
They
it to?
did,
I
nigga.
didn't
You
say-
recorded
Nah,
that?
not quit playing.
Because just
Hey,
in
hey,
case-
Yeah, man, because let me tell you something too. You Nigerian isn't good because y'all, your lands is known for people running out of there for the last 20 plus years, man. You're number one for niggas running out your house. All right, trying to get somewhere else. All right, start a good deal, man. You take your ass to Dubai and start talking about you Nigerian, nigga. You will be denied access immediately. All right, they're gonna get you out of here. They got some shit down over there, man. Y'all look it up. People from the age of 18 to 45 or something, they're not allowing you a tourism pass in Dubai if you're Nigerian. I'm serious. Y'all didn't want your ass over there. All right. I mean, just to pull something out the hat. That's one country, nigga. All right. There are several. Same kind of policies. So that'd be some shit for the future. You keep that to yourself. Because even Dean knew how much protections you didn't have by putting his foot in your ass as soon as you said that. All right, he locked in on you like a pit bull. All right, took your hat and glasses off, nigga, and stood you up straight.
Want me to knock this nigga out? Want me to knock this nigga out?
No, relax. I'm with you and swear.
No, you're not.
Nah.
Because you said you recorded for the bitch though, so you with.
When did I say that?
You just said that just
Yeah,
now,
you
nigga. They
said
got
it.
you on the
For
video,
the
nigga.
bitch, no, if she ever did something to you,
Nigga, you ain't do shit for me. He capped. You don't know me, gang. You say you did. You recorded for the bitch. You already told her.
let's go talk to her.
No, we ain't gotta talk about shit, nigga.
No.
We can get off
No,
this.
no,
live.
it wasn't like
Get
that.
off live.
No, it
Let's
wasn't.
go.
Yeah, they're gonna take you to the back, nigga, and they're gonna beat you. That way you can't go ahead, nigga. All right, because it's part of the construction of you getting kicked off the property. You see what I'm saying? You know how they might throw you to the sidewalk or kick you square up your ass and your chin hits the sidewalk. That all falls into the participation of that. So now they can go kick your ass, dude. All right. That's why he said end the live stream. All right. I don't want nothing legally that can come back where you can put some civil charges on me. All right. For, removing you from the premises. Me in security physically removing you. I'm going to beat your ass first. All right. For violating. Then I'm going to throw you out of here. All right. Yeah, talking about he Nigerian. All right. Okay. Shit. All right. Thanks for the information. All right. They jumped right on his ass, man. Jump right on him. All right. He said, "Oh, first of all, brother, on the real, I'm Nigerian. Nigga snatched his collar from the back and the bottom of it, nigga. I ain't never seen nigga collar get stretched like that. All right, he had the nigga collar like around like the half of his back, nigga. All right, like shit. Yep. Sam Sausage, what you call it? Sam Sausage head, nigga. All right. Speaking of that, yeah, I told you they got Charleston White again, man. They got him. Says it right here. Yeah. Yeah, they got him. Charleston White arrested in Texas today for carrying Which is yesterday, for carrying weapons possession. Possession of weed and driving without a driver's license. So he just got hit again. And white folks ain't playing with him, dude. All that cooning. All this kissing Aiden Ross's ass and being a puppet for them white folks, looking stupid doing the Carmelo Anthony joint. And it looks like Texas now got something for your ass. And you made a lot of noise, nigga. And Charleston White will be one of the first people to tell you here that his biggest supporters are who? Law enforcement. All right, there you go. Well, then you can get quite familiar with it as Texas police officers continue to lock your ass up until they good and ready. Because for all you little loudmouth celebrity niggas and this, that, and the third, they know beat, man. They know when you riding dirty. They know when you got weapons on you. They allow you niggas to move around like this. All right. Yes, indeed. He knows where he's not supposed to be in possession of. And they are too. And it's about, for these courses, Charleston, it racking up these charges over the years. So when they finally catch you here again, when he's talking about drug possession, all right, hold on, weed possession. All right, it was specific. All right, when they go ahead to finally catch you with the big one, they can throw the hammer at you. All right, this is to put these little small, charges around your head so they can start caking up things again. And let's not forget, he already still has that body over top of his head, dude. All right. Yeah, so he's got to walk that chalk line. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Nah, man. And for the greater good of justice. No, since he likes to go ahead and throw shots at O Block and all of these niggas. All right. Yeah, man. You know, you go on ahead. All right. You should be comfortable. All right. Dealing with the police, all of this jumping back and forth over the line. Now you can go back to being a nigga like the rest of us, Charleston White, with your boot licking ass. Yeah, this nigga owns a police badge, dude, a police charm badge, nigga. All right, full of diamonds. I don't feel sorry for you. You should be right at home when the police snatch your ass up, nigga. Those are your friends. Man, he's rolling on the ground on hardwood floors. All right, I'm talking about with what type of gun is that? All right, with the goddamn sniper rifle. Talking about, I see you, O Block, I see you. Okay, now they on your ass. All right, right. Now they got you, Charleston. All right, right. Yeah, because he will implement these gangs, Crip Mac, all these other dudes, old baby G snaps. He'll get on the phone and snitch to the damn prison. All right, about them having cell phones and recording videos. He's a red ass nigga. All right, and then get offline and start bragging, dude. Get on the phone, get online and start. All right, after he done made a live video of him calling and speaking to somebody and telling on an inmate, man. It's like, nigga, he's already in prison, dude. What the fuck, man? Let's get over here to the women's league here. All right, it said this type of commentary is all emotion based and zero common sense. You had Caitlin Clark, your biggest rated draw. What the hell does that got to do with anything, Ken Swift? The fact and circumstances that she can draw in a crowd and make money in the WNBA does not give her probable cause, nigga, to break the rules anytime that you see fit and try to make a special lane for this white woman who lacks a lot of basketball skills. No ball handles, dude. All right. And no defense. All right. Every time I hear somebody make an excuse for Caitlin Clark, it sounds the exact same damn way. All right. Yes, it does. It starts and it always ends with her drawing in a crowd how much money she can maintain and put down on the books. All right. What does that got to do with your overall skills, man? All right. Like I said, there's plenty of black women in the WNBA that can hoop better than Caitlin Clark. All right. No, well, we got to make excuses for them overturning the technical and her getting suspended. You call the white privilege exactly what it is. All right. When you going to go at old girl and hit her with a flagrant and she has to get out the damn game. All right. And because she makes a response about the special treatment, all right, you got to watch all of these wolves jump on her damn back. All right. Yeah, I call hypocrisy. Hold on.
And we have to start with this game. Caitlin Clark picked up her 8th technical foul of the season, which initially triggered a 1-game suspension. But the Fever immediately appealed the technical, and in a pretty surprising turn of events, less than 2 hours after the game ended, the WNBA rescinded the call. Now, for what it's worth, I don't necessarily believe it's surprising that it was rescinded because it did look like Caitlin Clark's momentum put her into the path of the referee. Like she wasn't looking to hurt the referee or like I've seen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it looked like. What it has to come down to is what actually took place, dude. And if that's the causes of her having to get a damn flagrant because she wasn't paying attention to where she was going at here, Halls, whatever it is, it's the decision that's left on the court. And I go back to ask, how often do you see calls get overturned 2 hours after the game goes off? All right, we're going to take that technical back from Caitlin Clark so she don't get suspended. Nigga, kiss my ass, dude. All right? You're doing too much, Halls, all of you. And this is why the WNBA stinks this year. It's trash. It's just a bunch of scandals and funky-ass stories and cheating. All right? That's all it is. Niggas sitting around trying to justify cheating all day. All right? And blatant racism and white privilege. Blatant. All right? You wouldn't be talking about that blonde-headed girl if that was Caitlin Clark. Nigga, they'd be trying to hush everything up and sweep that shit underneath the rug. All right? That's it. All right? No, it wouldn't be anything. All right? You're talking about a situation where they both, clear as day, in the same week, did the exact same play, different outcome. Same foul, different outcome.
Seen players like look to touch referees to get their points across. This was not this. This was literally a body kind of stumbling out of control here, getting to a ref. So I was not surprised by that being rescinded. I was surprised that it was like immediate. I was like, oh, look at the WNBA paying attention and being on top of things. Interesting. Cool. Awesome. Love that for us. Hopefully other calls that seem to need to be rescinded will be rescinded in that same timely order. Let's just make sure we're setting standards here.
Does that sound like, all jokes aside, man? Does that sound like, with her sitting here being condescending as hell, that she believes that the NBA officials and the commissioner, all these people are being fair? Or are they pandering and catering to Caitlin Clark again? We've had enough of this shit. Really, this is dead. All right? No, the further they ingratiate themselves in shit, the harder it's going to be to pull yourselves out of. All right? Now, that's as far as I got to go with this. All right? They're going to have to pull this shit off up. That ain't on us. All right? You know, you deep in it. All right? You deep in the other end of mud, nigga. All right? Shit, because every time these folks come up in here and call you bluff, you're going to have to answer. All right? I understand white folks like to stay away from these little race conversations. All right? All right? But it's hard to do that, dude, when you know that they're forcefully trying to shove Caitlin Clark on you. She ain't got the shit to make it work, baby. You don't have what it takes. All right? Asia showed you that. All right. Pressure situation, short period of time on the clock. All right. No, this is time for you to dance and perform all the pressure in the world. Your quote unquote best player versus their quote unquote best player. and you get smashed, nigga. You end up curled up like a cheese doodle. All right, begging for fouls on the ground, begging. All right, no, you were begging, Halls. Please, man. All right, give me a foul because Asia Wilson is tall. Please. All right, I'm talking about begging for fouls, dude. Begging, nigga. All right, you can go to see this woman's knees here curled up in a fetal position. All right, as the ball is getting chugged down the court. All right, to turn your lights out, nigga. All right, yeah, to narrow that clock down to 0, dude. All right, yes, indeed, making the last shot on the way down. Mm-hmm. There goes your great white hope right there on the ground, nigga. There it is right there. All right. If anything else couldn't explain nothing, that did. All right. Shit. And give me 1 second here. Mm-hmm. Because I told you Stephen A. cooked it from a couple days ago.
Immediately gets on her phone and puts out a post on Thread talking about white privilege. How is everybody supposed to react to that?
Yeah, I mean,
what the opinions are we all supposed to have when you do something that stupid?
Yeah, and then now so you think she's backtracking from the whole thing and saying
I think the whole thing was just, because of the timeline of everything and because of, if you want to call it the jealous nature.
Nobody is jealous, Boomer. Boomer. Nobody is jealous about no funky ass unfair treatment. It's just that the black female players of the WNBA is just not going to go along with your bullshit. It's not jealousy. She can't dribble better than them. She can't play defense better than them. She's stiff in pressure situations, nigga. She's begging for fouls all the time. All right? Let me tell you something. When you got that much bullshit to work with, nigga, all right? No, the joke is on you. All right? Not everybody else. It's on you because you got to maintain this shit with everybody. All right? The moment this shit starts to slip off the levee just a little bit, you're dead, Halls. All right? Everything got to ride together. All right? That's your problem with Caitlin Clark right now. That problem right there. So you can go ahead, man. All right? With this silly shit about people being jealous. Ain't shit to be jealous about, dude. All right, you got to show me something to be jealous of. All right, it ain't in her skills. All right, it's not her basketball skills.
The legitimate hatred for somebody because of what they believe in and because of what they look like and because of how popular they are, I could say it's a targeted attack.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, I think most people believe that.
But then on top of that, it's not only white privilege she puts out there. She puts in our next post, she puts the game date of the next time they're going to play the Fever.
Yep.
I mean, that's almost like, it feels to me like it's a threat.
It's what it felt like,
now,
of course.
She went to Stanford.
Yeah.
She studied psychology, African-American studies, finished her career at Baylor, and then got drafted in the first round of the WNBA. Why she is so upset and so mad and why she did this, only God knows. I mean, she knows, and her parents.
I don't want to look at it. I would say that any lady in here having love for the sport of basketball can have compassion. It does not have to be anger, Boomer. All right, and it can still sit here and be accurate either way that you want to switch it, because it is. All right. It's direct white privilege. And when white society don't want to take accountability for itself, they start trying to take the problem and point it right back at black people. We don't have this consistent method here, Halls, in any circumstances where we have to sit back and continue to watch quote unquote black owners in here and what have you. And the black commentary people in here going ahead being biased about certain things that factually on the books are wrong. All right. Yeah, this shit is dead wrong. All right, even to the smallest scope of who's the leader, who has the most accurate percentages and points in each game, because that's Sister Mitchell. It's not Caitlin Clark. All right, let's just go ahead to the facts. All right, no, I want to stick to the numbers, not what people think or what you opposably believe because some pale-skinned person was talking to you. All right, let's stick to the numbers. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, because no cats like Boomer go ahead to expose himself. That's why I don't like none of these niggas.
Parents are wonderful
All right,
people.
boom.
They
All
are
right.
both pastors, I believe. I think her mom was her coach in a Christian academy school in San Diego. I mean, this girl grew up with all the trappings of the opportunities of an American teenager to make herself into something special.
And she has.
For the most part, until this issue.
Yeah.
Now, as we get back here to this old saga here of Boomer and whoever his guy is here, this is one of many people here on the table here of the Kate and Clark, this discussion of where these jokers here have continuously ran the propaganda train. And I want to point to Steven. Because as I said there on Saturday, well, maybe it was Friday, I said, this is when the train goes ahead. And when you go ahead to look directly into ESPN and you start seeing the number one guys who've been carrying the train, all right, and holding these different things down. All right, let me get back here. All right, excuse me. All right. I had to check to look to go see something. All right. Now, let me go over here to Stephen. So that's one of my quickest depiction of things in here with Stephen A. Smith. And I had to check the temperature. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. So let me go on over here to Stephen and see what his whole plot and plans are here as far as for him talking. Because I know I had it up here earlier, at least at the top here, but I'm just going to do this right here. So back up off a piece. Stephen A. Smith. I'm not sure who he was interviewing with, but that doesn't even matter. I just want his soundbite one more time. All right, because that was a true sound off there. I think they quickly took that motherfucker off of there. Excuse me. All right, I'm glad I went to go save it as soon as I did, because I tell y'all this, there's a lot more clips that you can put forth if you wanted to with him actually defending her and trying to put her in his star role. But as I go back to what he said, I don't need the clip. What he said in here that stood out is the fact that Mrs. Mitchell, by her being the veteran player, by her having the better numbers, by her being able to be the better team player, all right, she should be the individual getting the ball at the end of the game. That makes sense. All right. No, that makes all the sense in the world. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So I go ahead to at least to point him in there because he's ESPN's highest paid guy. All right. And when that guy has to start speaking differently about you, the train is starting to tumble down. All right. This bitch is starting to unravel around here. All right. The lie, the hype train, the bullshit. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's starting to go down the toilet. All right. Yes, indeed. And I would go ahead to say here, all right, no, from just my cases of looking at that is that all right, you can only hold on alive for as long as the players in that goddamn league here are willing to roll with it. The moment that they get frustrated and say, all right, man, you know what? Damn this shit. Enough games have been played. Well, then that's when it's over. Yeah, because ain't nobody else there to stand with you. All right. Yeah. Shit, the commentators and spectators and big head niggas standing around, they can't hold the levy for you. Some of these niggas, they're not going to be the voters there at the end to decide who's going to get a goddamn award and who's not. It's going to come upon the circumstances of the other players around. This even goes down to the all-star games and everything else. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, how they sitting here voting upon these different things, whether MVP and everything else, man. Like I said, you served her on one hand to say, okay, yes, this woman has helped bring dollars in here for the WNBA, possibly louder, or excuse me, bigger crowds, wider crowds, and more ticket prices in here, sitting in here getting bought up and different things like that. The network stations are kicking out a little bit more bread. Touche. All right, touche. All right, but at the end of the day, as I said, the black women that have been sitting there have helped build their whole foundation on their own. She is just an extra piece thrown in here. All right, I told you, if it ain't white, it ain't right. All right, yes, indeed. This is why they act. This is why they move the way they do. All right, can't help themselves. If a black person here is not fully submitted and to hand their shit over to them, all right, they run over here trying to sabotage it. All right, can't help themselves. It's in their blood. All right, this is why they move like this. All right, look at her. Hey, just look at her. All right, hold on, excuse me.
The rabbit hole of systemic anti-blackness in Los Angeles goes so much deeper than what the media headlines are saying. There are so many connections that can almost guarantee it's worse than what you expect. So Nuri Martinez, who got the most attention for her comments, was the president of the city council, which is of course a powerful position. But let's dive a little bit deeper by focusing on someone else in the call, Ron Herrera. So Herrera was literally the president of the LA Federation of Labor, which represents hundreds of thousands of workers and is supposedly committed to protecting the rights of working people and empowering those who have been made disadvantaged. And this is super important to know because it's been discovered in recent years that there's been widespread violent discrimination against Black employees, oftentimes from their Latino coworkers or bosses. One older Black man even got PTSD from how bad his non-Black Latino supervisors treated him. And Herrera's explicit anti-Blackness opens up questions into how complicit or active he was in allowing this discrimination to happen. And what's worse is that this economic discrimination is happening at a time where LA's Black population is facing a huge jobs and homelessness crisis as well. Even though the city is about 8% Black, its unhoused population is about 42% Black. A report by the LA Homeless Services Authority connects the dots by saying the impact of institutional and structural racism in employment and access to opportunities cannot be denied. Homelessness is a byproduct of racism. And back when Nuri Martinez was president, a lot of the city council voted to make the lives of unhoused people even harder by passing laws like Municipal Code 41.18. And if that's not enough, these laws are enforced by the super racist LA Sheriff's Department. They are known to target and kill young Black and Latino men, and many prominent members of these gangs are Latinos themselves. For example, one of these police gangs, the Compton Executioners, had members like Samuel Aldama, who admitted on record that he had ill feelings toward African Americans. He and his partner, Ms. Raina Rego, severely beat and wrongfully detained a young Black man named Sheldon Lockett. And they later killed an unarmed Black man named Dante Taylor after claiming he had a gun and was participating in gang activity, neither of which was true. And the leader of the sheriff's department, Alex Villanueva, continues to deny the existence of these gangs, even as civilians talk about the terror they inflict. And I told you everything was connected, right? Pause to read, but financial documents show that Sheriff Villanueva has professional links with Nuri Martinez through her husband, who once worked for Villanueva's campaign manager. And though the context isn't clear, Villanueva has also been photographed with people who have strong ties to groups like the Proud Boys. But the criminal justice issues don't stop there. That same sheriff's department operates the largest jail system in the entire country. Fun fact, collectively, the Los Angeles County Prison is almost twice the size of Delaware. Inmates, which are about 30% Black and about 54% Latino, have been known to face widespread abuse and violence. So just to recap, as a Black person in LA, you could face unprovoked violent racism and lose your job, then face economic hardship and homelessness as a result, then be criminalized for sleeping on a sidewalk, then attacked and detained by racist police gangs, then placed in the largest and one of the worst prisons in the country. You can see it wasn't an isolated incident. It's a systemic issue.
We don't give a fuck. With the Sydney Star situation with the little boy or whatever, let me say this. Star situation with the little boy or whatever. I think I'm gonna ruffle a couple feathers when I say this, but I honestly don't give a fuck. With the Sydney Star situation with the little boy or whatever, let me say this. Yes, it is absolutely wrong for an adult in any shape or form to fuck with a child. Y'all know how I feel about motherfucking pedophiles. Y'all see me go up on my page multiple times about pedophiles. So y'all know how I feel. There's no need for me to even go into that. But I'm going to say this. As a person who was once a child, who was once 14, I'm going to say I was out here doing shit a 14-year-old was not supposed to do. I have lied about my age. I have talked to niggas that was above my age that I should not have been talking to. I was hanging around adults that I should not have been hanging with, smoking, drinking, basically being fast. And in this day and age, we have a bunch of motherfucking kids who, one, don't look like kids, two, don't act like kids, and three, that be in grown-up spaces doing grown-up shit. And we have grown-ass adults condoning it because we don't have the same old heads that we had back in the day that would slap you across your motherfucking face and sing you about your way or whoop your ass when you got out of a child's place. Yeah, we don't have them old heads no more that put children back in their place when they got out of line. So, age. I have talked to niggas that was above my age that I should not have been talking to. I was hanging around adults that I should not have been hanging with, smoking, drinking, basically being fast. And in this day and age, we have a bunch of motherfucking kids who, one, don't look like kids, two, don't act like kids, and three, that be in grown-up spaces doing grown-up shit. And we have grown-ass adults condoning it because we don't have the same old heads that we had back in the day that would slap you across your motherfucking face.
On here. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead to call this an account here. There isn't no lines where you go ahead to say it's appropriate to defend pedophiles. You don't. All right. Cindy Starr should be underneath the prison. All right. That's where she should be at. That's where he should remain at here. Excuse me. All right. Yes, indeed. That's why I got the he should remain at. I don't give a damn what you were doing at the age of 14, man. All right. But your cases and circumstances compared to a young male All right, these things are different because the way that they're categorized here, year to date here, they act like a young male can't get sexually assaulted if this is just some female in here, dude. All right, some folks in here be just carrying it. I'm talking about completely petty. Oh, you should be happy. You nigga, you should feel like you were violated, dude. And if you got to go ahead and tell somebody, just like in this kid's case, you did the right thing. All right, get these monsters off the damn streets here. All right, old dried up predators come and harass young black folks while we mind our business, dude. All right, they were forgotten. They were left behind. All right, now they just become toxins to everywhere they go at. All right, it's best to clear them out the streets early. All right, it's like spreading a rat infestation. You understand? All right, that's what it's like, dude. You get one or two of them, and you might get 3, 4, whatever it is, pop out the works, man. It's best to get the pesticide early. All right, and get these niggas out of the way. There is not a reliable excuse for individuals like this other than punishment. If it's me, and like I said here, it's the Jon Snow treatment. All right, Ali, go get me my sword. All right, and that's the way I go ahead to deal with those circumstances. All right, hold on, let me get back here to
and sing you about your way or whoop your ass when you got out of a child's place. Yeah, we don't have them old heads no more that put children back in their place when they got out of line. So I'm not saying that it's right for any adults to be fucking with kids, but I'm also not saying that it's right for these kids to be out here acting like they fucking above the age that they are. These kids are grown as fuck. You got little ass girls walking around with their fucking shorts shorter than they motherfucking panties. Yeah. You got little boys out here with their dick print showing, hoochie daddy shorts, talking to grown women. And it's like, to some point, we got to start holding, not only do we got to hold the pedophiles accountable, but like, we got to start holding the parents accountable for having their kids in adult spaces. And for not teaching their kids to stay in a child's motherfucking place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what y'all kids when they're not in y'all motherfucking eyesight. Y'all kids be cursing. Y'all kids be motherfucking shaking ass on top of cars. Y'all kids be smoking cigarettes, blunts. Y'all kids be pill popping. Like, these kids be out here in adult spaces doing adult shit. And not looking like kids. And I'm not saying that it's right for an adult to treat a child like an adult just because the child don't look like a kid. But what I'm saying is, we got to get a hold of these kids out here and start putting these kids back in a motherfucking child's place and putting these kids back in children's spaces. For real. These kids have nothing to do out here. Like, it's nothing for these kids to do. No programs, no academic programs, no after school extracurriculum activities. These kids be out here doing a bunch of grown up shit, getting into a bunch of bullshit. Boys and girls. You feel what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where, yes, we have to always hold the adult accountable for doing some pedophile shit. But we also got to get our kids back in line. These little girls are not looking 15, 14. They looking 20, 19, 18. Titties sitting up to their motherfucking chin. You feel what I'm saying? Little niggas out here carrying guns, smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, doing this, doing that. Like, we got to get these kids back in kids' spaces. For real. For real. It literally takes a village. And it literally starts to become a fucking problem and a shame when kids and adults, lines start to blur between kids and adults sexually. Like, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. Like, when the lines start to blurring between kids and adults sexually, that's a fucking problem. Like, there's no way in hell an adult should ever cross the line of talking and fucking with a minor. Like, that's too much. That's too much. And it takes a village. We have to really back in.
Yeah, don't get cute with me, bitch. All right? No, not at all. I love it. All right? Fuck you mean? All right? Yes, indeed. Every day. All right? You said twice on Sundays. Give me a second here. I had to go ahead to recompose myself in here, dude. I'm having so much fun. Give me 1 second.
Who's getting served. You're doing exactly what I said you would do. You're doubling down. Why? Because it's your job. You see, you have an agenda. I do too.
But this fool, I want you guys to put in the comment section when you hear it, should I sue him or not? And let me show you where I prove that she threw boiling water at him.
Mr. Tatum, you can threaten to sue me all you want because you're the only one here who's getting served. You're doing exactly what I said you would do. You're doubling down. Why? Because it's your job. You see, you have an agenda. I do too, but ours is a little bit different. I want the truth. I care about the truth. If I'm wrong about something, I want someone to correct me. You will never say, my bad. You'll never say, I was wrong. I made a mistake. You will never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's not his business. That's not his service. It's not anything that he pushes for. Tatum is a black man that is always going to be alone. Thus, when white folks want your hind parts, they can have you. You can talk about suing this guy right here for whatever content and material that he put towards you, but nobody's ever going to give a shit. When you have spent the greater part of your career licking white folks' kneecaps and elbows, all right, you can't then jump up and say you oppose them. All right? No, you stuck where you're at. This is why they try to make sure they cut you off from anything accurate, anything that has to do with black or solidness. You are completely isolated from these things here, dude. All right, this is how you you show that they can trust you here, dude. That there's some levels of, all right, you're locked way in, all right, to make sure that when they send you off on your ass, nigga, there's nowhere for you to turn to. All right, it works both ways. Candace Owens can never walk back across the street to us, dude. She get kicked square dead up the ass, nigga. All right, as soon as you get halfway across the street, somebody be kicking up the ass. No, get over there. All right. No, your behavior is irrefutable. You can never wash this shit off of you, nigga. All right. Yes, indeed, dude. All right. You being a clown like that, all right, and kissing all that ass, you got to stay over there, dude. All right. We don't care if they got you in a compromising position in a corner, nigga. All right. It is what it is. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Do that. Because if you did do that, you'd lose your job. This is just like when Tony Laren got fired from the Blaze because she said she was pro-choice. You cannot go against a narrative. And every time a white person hurts or unalives a black person, you're right there to clean up the mess. You're right there to spin things.
No, is he right or is he right? I know this is a white man. All right, but what you gonna do, Officer Tatum? All right, what you gonna do? All right. And he's putting the victims up there on the screen. Yes, and he's done the bidding for all of these killings of our brothers and sisters. All right. He's been right there in line. All right. With bootlicking and all. All right. Talking about the police having certain type clemencies and protections and why we need to wait a certain amount of time here for all the evidence to come through. We would get this from clowns like him. All right. No, white folks know they can't explain it to you, but they'll send a puppet like him out front. All right. You need to be more like this black guy, Officer Tatum over here. That's what he's been used for over the years. All right. This is why he's able to go ahead to get an invite to the White House here, dude, with the rest of them Sambos. All right. No, with his red Make America Great Again hat on. All right. Hold on.
And every single time you took the side of the white person, every time, because that's your job. You work for Turning Point, for fuck's sake. You work for white nationalists. Do you know why you have that job? It's not because you're intelligent or talented or insightful. It's because your skin color. We all know this. It's because your skin color and your willingness to sell out your own people. You see, with me, I call out lies, misinformation, bullshit, bullying. I'm against those things because they hurt people. And they hurt me. 5 years ago, Brandon, I was on my deathbed. Lucky to have a bed. Because of people like you, because of liars and grifters, I almost died a horrible, painful death. Because of assholes and pieces of shit who are selling misinformation to make money and spread the COVID misinformation all over. No one took the pandemic seriously, and all the hospitals were full. There were no doctors, no ICU beds, no nurses. I'm dying alone in a motherfucking hallway in excruciating pain because of pieces of shit like you. So when they finally found me a room, I'm in there shaking from this infection that's taken over my body. My lady is sitting there watching me die. And over here watching her watch me, knowing she's already lost a husband. She's about to be a widow for the second fucking time. I'm lucky to be here. A lot of people weren't as lucky. And all this pain and suffering happens because of assholes.
He's got his guns ready. They're pointed there in the right direction there. Now, I don't look here for these courses as I go ahead to see these subject matters in here. Looking at that range of COVID-19 in here where there's no infractions. Fauci left the place where he was, and he wouldn't speak up upon anything here in cases. All right, he wouldn't. Even when he went in there to go talk to those notches of things in here. All right, it left Janine Pierre standing in front of a place where she just sat here, all right, and told you that you couldn't ask him any questions. Yes, he was sitting here in this place. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. I mean, in the same circumstances there. All right, we're talking about in that same place in the hunting field. All right, where she was asked several times in here, hey, man, okay, well, what's going on with these jabs, the Johnson & Johnson, this, that, and the third in here? And what she couldn't give direct or straight answers. Where it left that in a long line of penalty is the cases that the administration ended, and you've seen a person without a home, not Republican, not Democrat, not independent, not anything of a green party or a substance in which you can go ahead to lay grace to. As a matter of fact, every network slammed the damn door. A book selling, all right, a clear case in a book selling of nobody wanting it because the information wasn't valid. If you're telling us that you run this court, White House press secretary here, this is where you at here. Well, then that means that every piece that was supposed to be valid here in the administration, we were supposed to be told, your honesty is declared in giving people that truth behind the podium. Anytime they see your face, they can at least guarantee that there's some honesty right there. The fact that these 4 years had to be bobbled up into a bullshit book here, where at the end, this book is not just for the sales and for you to continue to make sure you can take care of your life. These things are also for these matters and circumstances and particulars here for a resume type of deal where they can look over to say, all right, well, this is what she has down written in the book. So this must be legitimate to the courses of her being able to help our organization. You understand? All right. She must be able to do something reliable here for us. Unfortunately, nobody took the bait, man. All right. Nobody. I'm talking about from MSNBC, you talking about ABC to Fox News to CNN to every platform in which you went over here to drift to. All right. Folks would go ahead to debate. They would go back and forth. They would talk with her about certain comments and quotes she had in the book. Sure. No problem. You're here, borrow for a moment. And if not, whatever the case is, maybe for a couple of shows that they paying her for. But at the end of the day, that overall goal was to do what Jen Psaki did. That's why she went over here to take and negate to get herself out of the game early here. All right, let's remember. No, she got out quite early. All right, and she went to pass Jen Psaki the ball. All right, here you go. And as she went out, she went where? She went to go get her a job at MSNBC. When you go ahead to talk about the circumstances of Simone Sanders, she got out early. She went where? She went to MSNBC. So, of course, that's where that young lady, Jen Psaki, planned on going. Where Simone went at and where Jen Psaki went at. And when she came in here to check the doors to see if there was some gainful employment, they said, hell no. All right. That was the ending results, dude. All right. That was it. All right. And as much as sad as it may go ahead to sound, it's justified treatment, nigga. All right. Yeah, it is. All right, absolutely, man. All right, how long have your tap shoes been on and you've been walking around here compromised, nigga? All right, how long has this been? Because for each question in here that you go ahead to answer about Biden's administration, which I do got something to show y'all here. All right, yeah. His son came out and told everybody that the cancer is starting to set in real bad. So he's really got this zombie, the hills have eyes looking, all right, joint to him right now. It's setting in, man. All right. And his terms during while he was in office, you can call that weekend at Bernie's, nigga. All right, where you have the circumstances of an actual person here running the White House, but you're not running anything. I told you who was in charge. All right, God damn it. Jill Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer. That's who was running the country. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. So that's why we go ahead to call Biden's place there weekend at Bernie's, nigga. All right. No, it makes perfect sense. Let me get back here to this.
Like you.
All right.
Spreading misinformation and lies, and you're doing it to your country and to your own people, man. But hey, you drive around in a Ferrari. It's worth it. Yeah. Fuck my people. Fuck the country. Fuck innocent people. Because I'm driving around in a Ferrari. I have money now, ain't it? And you wonder why people make videos about your sellout ass. And I find it hilarious that you're threatening to sue me. You ain't gonna sue me. If you were, you wouldn't be asking your followers. This is just content for you. And here's a question. What would you sue me for? Like, what would you sue me for exactly? Calling you a bootlicker? Because if that's what it is, you might as well check out your comments. Better yet, check out my comments. This is what I love about black people. They know how to meme. These are all from people of color. They support me more than they support you. What does I say about?
We go back to this term of people of the color here, Halls, because this is where he's saying the memes going ahead to come from. That's why I say we ain't got no real allyship, because if you can't speak directly to call us black people here, dude, then yeah, I have a problem with that too here. All right. Yeah, because who are you trying to ally with? Because when we go ahead to see resources hit the table, they use the context, once again, people of color, to make sure they skip black people here to this house. So yeah, at one end in here, I see the good to this for him exposing Tatum, but I also see the bad of it for us going ahead to not delineate, because folks are stricken to the book of the code, man, to each and every letter, to the context of how they got it.
Exactly. Calling you a bootlicker? Because if that's what it is, you might as well check out your comments. Better yet, check out my comments. This is what I love about black people. They know how to meme. These are all from people of color. They support me more than they support you. What does I say about you? You made a 4-minute, 38-second video. And what did you say you were going to do?
And let me show you where I proved that she threw boiling water at him.
You didn't show it. You didn't show her throwing boiling water. All you try to do is make verbal excuses. You are not that motherfucking good at words. You're not. Try to convince people they didn't see what they saw with their own eyes. You are not that intelligent. You are not.
Look, I take a piece of that. Look, coons have to be intelligent to get paid somewhat, man, because there's plenty of sellout niggas. All right, know that are willing to sell the rest of us out for a knot on the head. I look at niggas and their positions that they played in life, nigga. All right, yeah, dude. All right, now let me see what you've done, where you come from, dude, before you go ahead with certain lanes of criticism when we go ahead to talk about this. All right, yes, indeed, dude. All right, because as I said, there are plenty of bootlicks around the world that don't want to do anything. All right, and are waiting for the first fresh opportunity they can to suck some white person's kneecaps, nigga. They don't even have to have anything. All right? Yeah, these are rabid dog niggas. All right? Yeah, I don't respect you. All right? Not at all. I am a black man who respects every essence of being black, and I see every damn thing. And some shit I don't give a damn about, nigga. All right? Because you don't make a difference one way or the other. It's too many of you. All right? Old, decrepit, sellout, bootlicking niggas. All right, plenty of them. All right. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. This is why Tatum gets banged on the way that he does here. And this is why the youngins had the feelings that we do. All right. Because we ain't got to move far. All we got to do is look up. We go look to the side. It's like we shaking our head like, damn, dude. All right. No, you in whatever revolutionary war and things that you have around you alone fighting systematic white supremacy when it comes to some of these niggas, because they ain't going to get on code, nor do they care to understand. All right. Nope, you're not. All right. That's why I say for black folks, no, we've always, for the younger core, do not sit back in here and hesitate here for them cases of building your own, because there's a group just like you here in another state, another city, another town, hell, possibly right next door in here, but halls, all right, doing exactly what you're doing. All right. That's what makes the code strong here. The code is the leadership, nigga. All right. The code is in every last one of you. All right. That's where the leadership is. Let's go ahead to move forward. We got it here. All right, you don't have to have this guy exercise to tell us about our people. That's enough. All right, I proved my point. Yeah, man. And these old bootlicks, all right, are always on time. All right, yes, indeed. I don't care what year it is, dude. All right, same energy. All right, yes, indeed, dude. It don't change. Please don't disguise it as something else to make it look like anything else. That's exactly what it is. All right. No, because your elders are supposed to be defending the younger core. All right. Not trying to get their lips as close to a white person's ass as possible. All right. Yeah, to show these folks that, look, I'm down with the bullshit that you're doing, even if I don't fully understand it. All right. You niggas are goofy as hell, dude. All right. Shit. Even if I fully don't even interpret everything, nigga, this is silly as hell. All right. Well, I say, nigga, do not, in this time and date, man, do not care to sit back in front of these dried up niggas and explain anything. All right, let them move about themselves. These niggas is only looking for a peaceful death. There's no resources they looking at for you and me. All right, so when they hear resistance, these niggas get scared. All right, start moving weird. All right, no, here comes all the extras, dude. All right, you know why I do what I do so rapidly and so refined, nigga? Because I'm comfortable in my own goddamn skin. All right, you gonna catch me sitting around here looking for approval. All right, from some slice of mayonnaise over there. All right, no, not at all, dude. I don't need it. Never did. All right, you wish I did. Hit dogs hollering. All right, yes indeed. Screaming. All right, yeah, life must suck, man. All right, hold on here. Fair use.
I miss you. Oh my God, my name is Oh my God. Yeah, I'm definitely. Okay.
Yep. And this devil is walking around the earth, Mr. Biden, getting exactly what the hell he deserved, dude. And I don't feel nothing for his little funky demon ass. All right. He had disdain for black people. His politics were underneath of that lane. He wanted to make sure that we ain't get shit. He let folks know it in a conference with Al Sharpton. What was her name in here? Kristen Clark, Kamala Harris, Derek Williams, all right, Mark Morial, and others. As he said, we needed to go ahead to get with Latinos. I'm paraphrasing, to get some resources. All right, we got to pair up with them. This nigga didn't give a shit, dude. All right, so don't sit here to tell me here in any cases about his sickness, dude. All right, look, man. Hey, man, if it makes you feel anything, we have as much empathy towards his health as he did with our financial keepings in office, nigga. All right, it's about even. All right, that's how much we give a shit. All right, right there. All right, yeah, thank you. All right, you're boring. You're not funny. You just look silly and overweight. All right, please All right, ain't nobody say nothing.
It appears that the video that I've made recently stating that all of the illegals should be gone has pissed off the CCP bots in the comment section, so allow me to reiterate. All illegals need to be gone. That includes you disgusting ass fake Jew Gomerites. That includes you filthy ass Hamites that call yourselves Africans. You shit throwing East Indians got to go. If you're a Frenchman, get the fuck out. If you're an Englishman, roll out like your name was Ludacris. Take your Russian vodka drinking ass back on over to your country and get the fuck out of the US. We don't care about you Chinese, you Taiwanese, you Japanese. If you belong to Iran, get the fuck out. You swollen blow pop headed ass Somalians can get the fuck out as well. You filthy ass Haitians that can't govern your own damn home, you could get the fuck out too. And so can you Arabs. You motherfuckers better bounce like you were the Energizer Bunny. Notice how you can make a pro-American video, and for some odd reason, a Chinese spy account shows up and starts talking shit using an American name. Take your fat neck ass and get off the internet. How the fuck are you a Chinese man and a woman and morbidly obese? That shit creeps me out. Using a fucking bot account with no face and talking shit like somebody gives a shit to read what the fuck you talking about. Hell, you can't even read what the hell my subtitle says with your slanted eye ass. Get the fuck out. We not Bijan, we Asian. I will slap all the yellow out of you. Get the fuck out the chat and listen to.
Oh man. Yeah, y'all pissed him off, man. I'm gonna have to agree with him. All right, ain't none of this shit been good for us. You getting gentrified, niggas is stealing shit from you. You got to deal with the worst of the worst, man. Hey, you start looking at the exit, man, telling folks to shake ass. All right? Look, man, you got to get the hell out of here, dude. Yeah, it's getting crowded around here. All right? It's getting hot. All right? You got to get your ass up out of here, chief. All right? Niggas are setting up shop, selling bad meat and shit. All right? No, you're selling bad meat. All right? The neighborhood, you get taking all the neighborhood cats that go outside, nigga, all right, and putting them in dog crates, all right, and then putting these bitches in a fence behind your restaurant, talking about I love cat, all right, yeah, you got to get out of here, all right. This nigga pulled up in a station wagon. He had everybody's cat, nigga, all right. If your cat liked to run around outside, he had your fucking cat, nigga, all right. And a goddamn kennel. All right, it's like 8 or 9 of them. All right, and he opened the kennel up there so they can run out in the backyard right there. All right, this nigga's trifling. All right, whole time the Asian man turned around to the black woman. He said, "Yeah, I love cat. I love cat." All right, he's rubbing his stomach and shit. All right, this is here in the U.S. All right, yeah, you can call it what you want. Right. But as you calling it that, you got to gather these niggas up and get them up out of here. All right? Shit, you go do that in your homeland. They serve that shit up in their homeland as a, with beer, nigga, as an appetizer, dude. All right? Yeah, put cat on the middle of the table. Shit. I've seen shit like Wuhan, China. Y'all niggas are eating everything, nigga. All right? Dog, testicles, everything, nigga. All right, yes. All right, talking about this a delicacy, nigga. No, it ain't. No, it ain't, nigga. Why you even gotta eat that? Why? All right. No, you're just a savage, man. All right. I don't want to eat nothing that looked like it was crying, dying, and agonizing pain. I'm not biting nothing like that. All right, where the teeth is just hissing at your ass. All right, they dead, but you know that they died screaming, nigga. I'm not eating that, man. All right, it's bad spirits on that food, nigga. Shit, even if it is, which I don't believe, quote unquote, healthy, nigga, there's bad spirits on that goddamn food. That animal died like that. All right. Shit, I believe that. All right, just like they said, the lady, the red woman said, and she was talking about the goat, man. She said, if you pull the blade out on goat there too early, the goat will start to panic in here, and it spoils the flavor. All right, because the goat is scared. If you sneak that same blade up on him, all right, yeah, when they ain't looking, and some other cases in here, all right, and they never see the blade there, all right, yeah, that makes sure that the meat is good. All right, yeah, person, just speaking in the cases of animals and just certain small things like that. Yeah, man. So I wouldn't want no animal in here where you didn't. All right, they didn't die. You can clearly see they died screaming, nigga. All right, no, dude. There's nothing appealing about that, dude. All right, hell no. All right, you eating motherfucking rat soup and shit, rat rumen, excuse me, bat roman. All right, all right. All right. You know, the shit that they were chopping up in goddamn Wuhan, China, they was eating everything, whatever you think of. All right. Your cat, dog, snakes, whatever, dude. All right. Rats. All right. All of these damn different foods in here. All right. And this is also where hantavirus was created. All right. That's some shit in here, I guess, from the cases of the rats or what have you, where if you eat some of that meat and what have you here, nigga's throat's supposed to swell up in less than 15 minutes. You're supposed to die right there. All right. 15 minutes. All right. They call that shit hantavirus. All right. Yeah, eating motherfucking rat burgers and shit. All right. Tear your ass up. I've seen some filthy ass niggas in New York City. They had rat rotisserie, nigga. All right. They was staring that bitch around on the joint. All right. Rat rotisserie. All right. They had a knob right there on the outside where you can keep spinning it. All right. I'm like, yo, you ain't going to, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, the police, man, you ain't going to tell these niggas they got to move, though, dude. Like, this is against some type of health code violations. Who the hell are they getting ready to sell that shit to? All right. Yeah, it wasn't one. It was probably like two big ass rats, man, on the stick. They were just over top of the fire and shit. They just rolling the joint. All right. I'm originally like looking, thinking this is a third world country or something. All right. No, it was right there on the corner in New York City, nigga. That's where they was at. All right. Trifling. Mm-hmm.
Listen to the video, bitch. I'm glad you motherfuckers have stumbled on my page. Don't go nowhere because now you're stuck on this video. Let's not forget that you Chinese have descended from two daughters of Lot who have decided to rape their father when they got their father drunk in the Bible. Don't think I don't know about your past, you disgusting, filthy-ass mongrels. Or should I say, mongoloids. Dang. You came from a product of incest. That's why you look the way you do, and you will forever look this way until you get cleaned. Thus saith the Lord. For you to claim that you have a great land over there in motherland China, for some odd reason you like bringing your retarded asses on over here. Do understand that the reason that you come on over here is because we grant you the opportunities that your shitty ass land can't grant you. Your technology also comes from us. You wouldn't get that far if you didn't steal it. So that means if we can just stop your productivity, halt your knowledge, and we can put a stop to the building and upgrading of Chongqing, China, that's a very beautiful place. Now, it would suck pick up and everything were to fall apart in his own footstep. You guys like to use your bot account and talk a good game up until you realize your life is on the line because we allow you to be alive. Don't go nowhere. I got to spank you some more.
All right. Yeah, and he just put hands and feet all over top of you. All right. Took you from here to there. Took you from there to there, nigga. All right. Show your Kung Fu Jack, nigga. All right. Chop you right in the shoulder. You understand? All right. And make one of your legs stop. All right. Chop the shit out you. All right. Yes, indeed. Break you all the way down. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sure there's a part 2, and I'm not going to go looking for it. That's enough. All right. I understand. All right. You feel me? Right. Mm-hmm. Back to the business. Mm-hmm. Because there's people losing homes and stuff, man. All right, that is still worried about black people. All right. Oh, you're so concerned with us. All right. Right. Hold on.
I be trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, but I be surfing Will Smith's internet with y'all, and this left me to the obvious conclusion that white people have no earthly fucking clue that they're being used. The United States of America practiced legal slavery for 246 years. Obviously, enslaving someone is one of the most barbaric things you can do. However, America's slavery benefited the country because it actually made it money, which is why it's so confusing why so many of y'all even move around attempting to be a racist, because you saved up all this hate in your heart for other people, yet you're broke as fuck. You're saving up the wrong things, Steven. It would make some type of sense if your racism got you at the top. If you was just hating everybody and raking in the dough, you can't even stop me from getting a job with you at the warehouse. Yeah, you on Facebook calling people the N-words. You got other shit to worry about. The bank foreclosed on your granny house, but instead of going to war with BOA, you got online, created a fake account to go to digital war with random people. Ask yourself, which black bank is notorious for taking people's homes from them? Which black bank? We got to get these illegals out of here. They're taking all the jobs. These illegals are taking all the jobs. We know Mexicans like construction. Top 10 construction companies in America: Turner Construction, Betchel, STO Building Group, Kiewit, White and Turner, Mass Tech, DPR Construction, Hit Contracting, Flora and Vinson. One of those companies is owned by a Hispanic man, and he's Cuban, so not really.
Stop, nigga. I call bullshit. I don't give a shit, nigga, who's owning it when all the staff is damn Latino or Asian, nigga. All right, I don't care, nigga. You're full. I'm calling cap, nigga. All right, I'm calling cap right then and there. All right, I and some of my other people in here have been witnesses, dude, of these construction companies coming over here in front of black communities offering us no jobs. They got a whole goddamn Latino staff, nigga. I'm talking about in Maryland. All right. Yeah, and I ain't put near Negro on in the damn neighborhood. I'm calling cap, man. All right. Yeah, I was with you all the way until then. All right. Because this has tether remnants here. All right, when we go ahead to start looking at cases and circumstances where you are somewhat taken up for the circumstances of any of these groups, because they ain't coming in here to take up for us. I know you want to call out the dominant society there directly, but understand we stand alone here in this oppression thing, because other people do not mind the levels of oppression that white society brings in America as long as it doesn't affect them. That's the point. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. That's why delineation is important.
Who the fuck is giving your job away, Steve? We gotta stop the Muslim invasion. The Muslims are taking over. It's a Muslim invasion. No, an invasion is when a terrorist organization bombs your country, kills your leaders, and sits their military in your cities for a few years. That's an invasion. Muslims migrating and seeking out a better life in America is simply because they know America tends to bomb itself a lot less than they bomb everybody else. Mom Donnie in New York doing shit we ain't never seen a mayor do, whilst Congress just allowed a terrorist organization to integrate into our military. I don't think we got a Muslim problem.
Yeah, we don't necessarily we ain't got a Muslim problem or an Indian problem. As a matter of fact, they're sitting in here in America getting more loans and everything else than anybody right now, if you want to be technical. All right. Yeah. You peep game, right? All right. As I told y'all, the darker skinned people is where they started the deportation stuff, where they focus and all their energy. They're saying Haitians, but they mean the darker skinned people, period. All right. And that's the individuals in which you see have these ankle monitors on. They're not putting them on the Latino folks as far as I done seen recently. All right. They ain't going ahead to snatch them up and put them up on all these other jokes. But when they come to them Africans, all right, those are the ones you see fainting, falling in the ground and shit. Think about this. All right. And I told you, due to when the time periods are supposed to start for these other grooms, it's not their turn yet, nigga. All right, but the way Stephen Miller put out the plans, come October, November, All right, that's when quote unquote the Latinos turn is supposed to come up. But so far, right now, no. All right, that's not what I see on my television. Nor on the internet. All right, hold on.
Problem. Our issues don't feel real Muslim-y to me. So if the big food companies that are poisoning us are owned by white men, and the housing markets that are pricing us out are owned by white men, and the hospitals that we can't afford to go to are owned by white men, and the colleges we can't afford to go to are owned by white men, and the grocery stores that are raising their prices every day are owned by white men, and the bombs that are being dropped overseas are sent by white men, this must be black people's fault. I knew it. I knew the black people, and I know the Mexicans got something to do with this as well. I am not telling y'all to go out there and try to make new friends. We do not give a fuck. But for the sake of y'all, please figure out who your enemy really is.
Nigga, that as you just displayed in clear words and terms as I understood, their enemy is their own self. Yep, there it is. Take some rich, white, racist individuals and give them all the power in the world, all right? And you'll have Elon Musk versus Donald Trump, nigga. All right? You'll have Elon Musk versus Ramaswamy, nigga. All right? That's what it equates to. That. Huh? Yeah, public endeavors put out here where you hear Musk talking about some Trump don't want to put the Epstein files out because he's in the Epstein file. All right? No, it's getting that messy. Like I told y'all, if y'all want to see a match of the cases of politics that line up here with that from that administration to this one, all right, you go ahead to look at Rex Tillerson, you look at Mad Dog Mattis, all right, Michael Flynn, all these other cats, and then you stare over at the Pam Bundys and the others. Yeah, the administration is going somewhat similar to the first one. Yes, indeed. That's what happens when you take these jokers and give them a whole bunch of power. You got all right, allies become enemies. Because you cannot have a structured system that is so cutthroat that you got to sit back. Everybody got to watch their back here from getting the business. All right. And not have something go off where they start attacking each other, dude. Because everybody's scumbags and nobody trusts each other, dude. All right. No, that's not a system that can healthily stay alive and be prosperous. It's going to fall apart at some point. All right. As y'all see right in front of you. All right. Shit. Without any assistance from us, nigga. All right. Yep. Shit, that goes to Trump's former head of national security and her husband. All right. He liked to see women with big breasts and all this shit. All right. No, they falling apart at the whim, nigga, right in front of you. All right. Yeah, ain't nobody tampering with shit. Ain't nobody bothered anything. All right. Just sitting back watching. All right. The Epstein paperwork, we done found out what type of conversations Elon Musk like to have with Epstein. All right. Yeah, he like wild, quote unquote, wild parties. All right. Yeah. Bill Gates then had to come out here talking about, oh, it was Russian escorts that he was talking about. No, he wasn't, nigga. All right. The reason why he had herpes or some STD. All right. Now, my thing is why the hell are you asking Epstein? All right. Shit concerning your STD, nigga. All right. Yeah. Why does that have anything to do with him? Yeah. Russian escorts. You get your ass out of here. All right. Yeah. And your damn wife did everything but said it, nigga, and came directly out there and said it. All right. Yeah, so we found out a lot about a bunch of these wealthy cats that's been around us for years. And what it has told us, baby, is that all of them ain't shit. All right? All of them trifling. All right? Republican and Democrat, whatever. All of them are sexual degenerates, nigga. All right? Shit. That's what it's told us. All right? On its face. All right? No extra, no spin-off, nigga, no extra seasoning, nothing. Just looking dead at it. All right, motherfuckers mumbling and trying to get up underneath or something. All right, yeah, keep wanting you to hold on a second. All right, no, it is what it is. All right, shit. That's what happens when you put all this power here together. All right, that's what you're gonna get. A rich, racist individual. All right, yeah, because certain power can't hold and form itself like that. All right, especially in the cases you talking about Elon Musk and Trump. Both of these guys are used to being the boss. Both of them are thin-skinned. All right, come on, dude. All right, no, eventually it's gonna be some form of a damn nuclear bomb there getting set off between them. All right, yes, indeed. All right, I told y'all that before the administration started. I said, yeah, them two niggas is gonna be fighting. All right, I warned you. All right, I can look dead at it and see it. Shit. Yep. So here we are, nigga. All right. No, and now here we are. Where Trump is going after birthright citizenship every chance he gets. All right. He's putting restrictions on your ass. All right. And fighting tooth and nail through the whole entire administration underneath of the guidelines of immigration, dude. Mass immigration, mass deportation. That's what he has based every conversation and what have you on that does not coexist of Epstein and other things in here, at least for changing the subject purposes, dude. All right. And has it worked well to a certain lane here? I mean, no, not really. All right, because it's not gonna stop people from asking about Epstein, nigga. All right, shit. You got young white kids that want to know. All right, and that's your problem. All right, it's not necessarily the black folks, man. You ain't never give a shit about what we doing anyway. You want our vote for nothing, nigga. All right, that's it. All right, after Negroes go vote, they go back to abusing you, nigga. All right. Yeah, hand the exploits off from your vote to illegals and damn foreigners. All right. Yeah, hand those resources off and go back to shutting the door on your black ass in the dark, nigga, in the dungeon somewhere. All right, niggers, we'll holler at you in 4 years. All right. Well, we'll be back in 2 years. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the exploitation part right there. That's what we get. All right. Everybody else, as a culture, gets something. All right. And I mean finances. All right. Certain resources and different programs set up in here to get you right. All right. That's what I'm saying. So when they go ahead and tell you, in the case of the land of the milk and honey and the American dream, that stops at a certain line when you talking about freedom. This is why we do what we do. This is why the G-checking goes off. This is why we've held a lane politically that a lot of niggas don't like, man, and it makes white folks go uncomfortable because a strict code and a line here of black folks not submitting to any of these bona fide sellout ass groups means that you ain't got a lane to tell us shit. All right? Yeah, it ain't gonna be a bunch of scary ass black folks running around here like some of these old niggas. All right? No, the young people's core at least will stand in here to have some grip to say reparations or nothing. All right. Yeah, that scared the shit out of them. All right. Right. Because they're used to their bases being set up where they can give you some collard greens, all right, butter biscuits, nigga. All right, couple smoked sausage links, a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, nigga, and get you to vote. All right. I ain't gotta do nothing for you niggas like that. Niggas, I'll give you a fish sandwich. A pat on the head and a fish sandwich, all right, and tell you that you the best thing since sliced bread, all right, yeah, and get the black vote, all right, that's all it was, all right. Now they're recognizing when you, especially look at some of these younger black folks here, all right, nigga, we want some money, we want to be taken care of, all right. Politics is business, all right. So we need you talking to us just like you did them Latinos right there, just like you got finished talking to them Asians right there. All right, just like you did with that damn white community you had over there. We need you speaking to us like that, nigga. Stop dancing, put the saxophone away, all right, and quit trying to reach for black babies, nigga. All right, where's the money at? All right, that's our demeanor. All right, and it gets cold because of that. Because it's hard to shuffle bullshit, nigga. It is. It makes it extremely hard when don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nigga looking dead at you about the money. And you talking about everything but the money. It get real hot in there. You seen the little buster ass nigga from Texas. He tried to do it and got his feelings hurt. You will no longer, as a person there in the Democratic Party or Republican, sit yourself in a large group of black people and start bull jobbing. Black and brown, people of color, and I'm gonna do something about human rights. Yeah, get your ass up out of here, dude. You got to be talking about paper, ham, breaking bread, nigga. What is our motto politically as black people in America? Cut the check. Right there. So that's all we getting up to move for, nigga. I don't give a shit about your Donald Trump boogeyman story. And how a black person needs to get up underneath of a coffee table when he comes past. Because he's just like, he's just like Thriller or Count Dracula. Yeah, right. No, man, this is not the thing. He's just like Thriller. Now let's go ahead and give us here a little bit more pieces of what I'm talking about here. Just a portion. Because I've seen this story here before, but they actually ended up having these young ladies here to question them about what was taking place here. You said something about slave food. So let's get to these contexts. Yeah, I'm not a slave or something. I don't eat slave food. That's what I caught from it. Hold on one second.
I love your skin. You look so nice that dark. Child, this is a good dark skin right there. What you mean? Are you dark skinned?
Yeah, you said.
He said you bad. Yeah.
Me, I personally feel like no, he was not being colorist. My daughter's brown. My daughter's dark. I fuck a black because I wanted a black baby, bitch. That's just how that went. His mother is dark skinned. His sister's dark skinned. I don't think shit about what he said is dark skinned. He was just pointing out the flavor, bitch. That was a dark skinned baddie. She should have took that and ran with it.
I love your skin. You look so nice that dark.
I agree with that.
Child, this is a good dark skin right there.
I agree with that. Yeah. Certain things don't have to be so much over the top. I definitely believe that. All right. No, they don't. Give me a second. Look at this shit here. Some people are crazy. Yeah, give me a second here. All right, people are crazy as hell. All right, now I'm sitting looking at a message in here. I ain't even realize I was sitting there, man. All right, they're asking me strange questions, man. All right, yes, indeed, man. Yeah. All right, let me get to this big brother here. All right, now before I get ready to leave here, I know I didn't came over here and spent my time in here wisely. Let me get to my big brother here to the end here. All right, I understand what you was going at, but let me get to him. All right. Yeah, I like my grounds in here for this, man. In most cases, doing these things in here because I can skip from story to story. All right, so I'm going to switch gears in here to get to him because his story was out of order. When I seen this, I thought about the young lady I was playing earlier that was sitting in here defending, what's her name? Sydney Starr. All right, I'm just like, she was like, when I was 14, I was out here. It's like, man, look, man, because you did some low down stuff in here that ain't shit does not mean that you can sacrifice our young boys and young girls. All right. I was 14 and I wasn't shit, so that means that somebody can come violate you. No, dude, that's not how it goes. All right, and you shouldn't be telling anybody that. All right, no, man. Who defends funky ass Sydney Starr, dude? All right, for what? What's your angle? All right, yeah, you touching on some kid or something? All right, right. You're a weirdo to me here, Halls, if that's what you're doing. All right. This is what you got to do. You understand? There's no need to get that deep in a conversation. I understand she was trying to express something about herself when she was sitting there talking about something. I was 14 and I get it. All right. And it's horrible that your peoples did you like that. All right, where nobody was looking for you. All right, where nobody made sure a person was accountable for any forms of sexual assault there that took place for you as a minor. All right, that's a damn shame. All right, but that don't mean that the rest of our children's lives are up for grabs, nigga. All right, that's a nigga talking to you mentally ill, goddammit. All right, trying to give that a pass. All right, yeah, but you got to understand for some of these kids out here. No, I don't. All right, yeah, that's somebody putting a green light up. All right, for the savages to come ravage your damn children. All right, you better watch the messages with some of these heifers out here and what they actually mean. All right, some of y'all too far gone and broken, nigga, and you shouldn't be telling nobody nothing. All right, the hell you mean? All right, no, these are babies right here. All right, crack you upside your head, man. All right, no, the babies. All right, shit. If you don't take it like that, then something wrong with you. All right, shit. Yeah, some damn pervert moving around here. You all fucked up because your parents ain't do right. You ain't gonna spread that type of behavior. All right, now you can speak to the cases of how it's wrong and what happened to you in those layers, but you ain't gonna use that to defend Signy Star. All right, somebody need to throw the book at that biological male. All right, right. Yeah, Eddie Winslow's woman. God damn it. All right, hold on 1 second.
I am not a pedophile because I do not have a sexual attraction to fucking 5th, 6th, 7th, and fucking 8th graders. Now, mind you, motherfucker, if you 16 or 17, nigga, and you got your titties bulging the fuck out, a motherfucker might actually whack off to your pictures a few fucking times.
You see what I mean?
These chicks, okay?
No, and when they get his big funky ass for child porn, don't say Santee ain't said nothing. You're trifling, nigga. All right? I mean, it was just barbarian savage, and you got things like that in your mind, man. All right? You ain't never gonna get any trim in your life. It's over. All right? You got 4 OnlyFans subscriptions and shit. All right? You're done. All right? Then you got your little PlayStation membership, nigga. All right? Yeah, you ain't gonna get it popping, never, nigga. All right? That's what I hear right here. All right? And a damn predator and a degenerate, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the need, man? I mean, TMI, nigga. All right? Yeah, this is why you shaped like that. All right? TMI, yo. All right? Not that we give a shit, man, but I mean, but it's nice to know that way you can hide your children. All right? Yeah, nigga like you make us when we around like some type of kids park, nigga. Somebody needs to look at your phone before you leave, nigga. All right? And one of these niggas here, I don't trust you. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on.
And fucking 8th graders. Now, mind you, motherfucker, if you 16 or 17, nigga, and you got your titties bulging the fuck out, a motherfucker might actually whack off to your pictures a few fucking times. These chicks, okay, 15, 16, 17, some 14-year-olds, these girls know exactly what the fuck they are doing. They know for a fact, and obviously, you know, the guy being older, he's not supposed to be doing all that.
You're going to jail, nigga. All right? Yeah, he's trying to talk his way in this predator talk into appropriateness. None of this will never, I don't care about you little funky ass predators. None of this will ever be normalized, nigga. It won't. For this little group of y'all that speak in your little chats before the feds come kick the door in on all you little funky asses. All right? You know, for your stash of child porn and all this old bullshit, because, hey, they coming, nigga. All right? Rather you believe it or not, they coming. You just remember his big lard built ass. All right, they're gonna kick the door right off the hinges on your stankin' ass, nigga. All right, yeah, you gonna go home and do what? All right, yeah, this will be at the center of their case, nigga. This clip right here. All right, yeah. All right, when they start talking about your indications and why the feds locked on you. All right, this right here. Because you see, they'll let white folks get away with shit like this. All right, yeah, they'll ignore it. All right, but your big black bean head having ass, oh no, oh hell no. All right, no, the moment you said that, they opened an investigation in on you, nigga, already. All right, yeah, no, because it's public record. All right, and America's known to keep stats on black people. They don't keep stats on themselves like that, dude. All right, but they damn sure keep them on us. All right, yeah.
Whatever, nigga, we get it. It's actually a two-way fucking street. Minors are partially the fucking blame. Yeah, nigga, you 33, you fucked up. You're this old ass guy. You should know better. Cool, get it, perfect, grand, wonderful. So what about the bitch that messaged me first? Oh, that's perfectly fine. I forgot about that, right? Nigga, she gets off scot-free, right?
You're going to jail, nigga. Yes, because she's a minor and a child. And guess what? Your big beanhead ass is going to jail. All right? Don't let us catch you. Don't let them people catch you, man. All right? Because we already know what you're into. Ain't no excuses. Your bottom lip is ashy, nigga. There's no excuses. None. All right? You look like a goddamn coyote. You done shaved all your goddamn facial hair off. All right? I said, you never trust a man with no facial hair. All right? Never. All right? I mean that shit. All right? Look at her. All right? You're going down, nigga. All right? I can hear the wood chipping off the door. All right? Yeah, it coming in there. All right?
Ain't that a bitch? Whatever. To be honest with you, bro, I have no clue why the age of consent is 18. I mean, what the fuck makes 18 so goddamn magical? I have no fucking clue. You talk to a 17-year-old chick, she just turned 18 5 seconds ago. Okay, well, guess what, man? She's still the same dumbass bitch that she was 5 seconds ago. So it's like, the big homies I talk to, they're all like, what's so fucking special about 18? It's just another fucking year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So
it's the difference between if you going to jail or not, nigga. That's what, nigga, you keep playing games in your mind. All right, while he tricking off and making friends. And, all right, no, we know both big and tasty looking niggas like you. All right, you're not the first one, man. You won't be the last. You're not slick. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between just the age? Just one. Are you about to find out? All right. Vince Wilfork. You're gonna find out. All right. Don't worry. Keep asking. All right. Go ahead. All right. You're gonna find out. All right. Shit. You've been warned, nigga. All right. None of these young ladies should see this nigga creeping up in your DMs or none of that. If you do, contact the local authorities, goddammit. If you see this nigga right here, all right, you make sure you contact the local authorities. All right. Let's get a closer look at him. All right. I want a close up right there. There we go. That's a good picture right there. All right. Now let's hold the camera right there for a second. All right. No, we need to get a look. Look at his eyeballs. Look at all of this shit here. All right. No, he might live 2 doors down from you. That's why. All right. Shit. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my due diligence, nigga. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You might have seen this nigga in Shoppers or something. All right. All right. You contact your local authority. All right. Let them know Big Worm All right, is harassing the chin. All right, he doing something that don't look right. All right, let them take it from there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, I had a sister in an unfortunate story here. She's 64 years old. She's facing 55 years in prison because she accidentally ran over some baby ducks. All right, this case is out of Florida. All right, and Florida always got some strange shit going on. All right, but this sister shouldn't go through all this. When you're black, man, they try to throw the hammer at you for anything. 55 goddamn years for some ducklings. All right, I'm trying to see how accurate this damn story is here, also. But this is what I got so far. I'm gonna put this on the screen. All right, I'm trying to see if this is actually real. I'm gonna go to YouTube. All right, to get some background here on this for a moment. Give me 1 second. I got to do my due diligence. Like, no, until I can actually have something to back that up, I'm not sitting in here talking about that, man. It seems pointless, man. All right, now if it's something real, we could tap to it, but until I can get some confirmation, no, man, it'd be stories popping up all over the place, and sometimes they don't be true. All right, shit, Twitter is the land of clickbait bullshit, man. All right, I tell you that and YouTube, man, folks will have grade A garbage. All right, and shit that taking shit from people's Instagram from things that don't even exist, old clips from years ago. All right, trying to act like this is a response to something. I've seen it all, man, especially when you're going through your broadcast and trying to prepare your material. You got to go ahead to line this stuff up against everything, man, because you want to make sure that at least the stories that you have fit the standards here of what you're working with. Yeah, that everything lines up. It's at least factual. I ain't trying to go rambling on here with a story here that doesn't have any damn actual substance because it ain't true. Mhm. A lot of these things are thrown in a bubble like that. All right, let me go back here to this link. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. I think I do remember her here. Hold on.
Because it's gonna be some women you should refrain from being friends with if you got your life together or if you are wanting to be successful in life. Strap your wig on tight because it's gonna be some stuff to get you upset. And before you think I care, I don't. Coming in strong at number one is male-centered women. These women are not only annoying, they're dangerous. They're annoying because men are the center of their.
They're not annoying, man. The only way you would go ahead to call these people a nuisance here to these cases is you mad at what these women are able to have. Don't get pissed off that there are certain women that men actually like to be around, and you mad that that ain't you. All right? Yeah, stop it. Don't hate on them young ladies here. All right? There are some women that their femininity glows, it shines over top of everything, and men are attracted to that shit, man. All right? We don't want to sit around Mad Dog Jones. All right, we don't. All right, little Scrappy or Sparky Jones. All right, yeah, where you fighting and you goddamn it tooth and nail. All right, y'all got to compete with you about every goddamn thing, man. All right, we would like that gentle side there to life where you just have a beautiful woman there and her femininity chilling, doing what she do, cool as hell. All right, yes indeed. All right, not all the drama, not all the extras. All right, you trying to stress test every goddamn thing. All right, sit your ass down somewhere. Go make me a sandwich. All right, and sit your ass down somewhere. All right. Yes. Yeah, she's sitting, you mad that for them cases a man saying something to you like that, oh, you male centered, you know. No, these women understand what good health is, nigga. All right, because 70 something percent here of the affections that a woman needs comes from a man. Nope, not your grandchild, not some plants, not your mother. All right, not your kid, somebody else's kids. A man, not a pet. All right, a man. All right, yeah. So for those women, they care about their mentals, dude. All right, understanding with so many different things here in the core, you're gonna need a man's assistance. You're gonna need to be on our good side. God damn it! All right, all this revolting, and at the end, a young lady like this ain't got nothing to offer you when you out here on your ass. All right, let's go back to your list, baby. All right, talking about some male-centered women. Don't hate, sweetheart. All right, shit. All right, there's some beautiful women out here that deserve all the love in the world. All right, from the men that they do because they've earned it. All right, hold on here.
From being friends with, if you got your life together or if you are wanting to be successful in life. Strap your wig on tight because it's going to be some stuff to get you upset. And before you think I care, I don't. Coming in strong at number one is male-centered women. These women are not only annoying, they're dangerous. They're annoying because men are the center of their world. So everything that y'all do, everything that y'all talk about, it will always be surrounded about a man. All right, y'all can't go nowhere unless there's gonna be men there. It's always something about men, and she will put you in dangerous situations in order to benefit when it comes to men. Number two, women who like hood.
All right, what do you mean that she will put you in danger? And then she doesn't give any context. What do you mean let me go back here. She'll put you in danger as far as what? All right, hold on.
Will always be surrounded about a man. All right, y'all can't go nowhere unless there's gonna be men there. It's always something about men, and she.
All right, and what the hell does that mean? Because I go ahead to tell y'all some real shit for free. Even when you see a lot of the young ladies go ahead to gather up to take these little women, these female trips here, where all of y'all save y'all money so y'all can get a big room and a nice little stay here for a while. It might be 6 of y'all, it could be whoever, 5 of y'all. Even when y'all do all this shit, real talk here, when it gets late at night, y'all looking for some raw masculine affection. You don't want to be around all of them women, man. You don't. All right, you would like to spend your time on the beach with some raw masculinity, all right, not next to some other heifer here. All right, that's the truth. All right, I don't look, especially if you sat back here to pay all this damn money. You ain't gonna tell me that that's your magic moment to just sit around these jokers. You could have did that at home. All right, hold on.
Will put you in dangerous situations in order to benefit when it comes to men. Number two, women who like hood dudes. You're a grown adult woman and you still attracted to hood men? You still think that anything about that lifestyle is appealing? Shooting, killing, drug dealing, scamming. You're a grown adult. Sometimes these women got kids. Why exactly would that be something that would be appealing to you? Not only does this show an immature mindset and that she has arrested development, it also is very dangerous for you to be around somebody that's stupid because she could put you in danger because of who she's tied to. Women who mess around with married men or men that they know are in active relationships. Not only is it a character flaw, you just can't trust them. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And if you think it's okay to deal with another woman's man, and you think that it's okay to build relationships off another woman's tears, don't think she won't ever cross you.
I agree with this. All right. Now I'm a pause. I actually agree with her. All right. Yeah. All right. Promiscuous individuals like that, where you see a young lady and she just don't mind getting in where she fitting in and laying up with a whole bunch of other women's mans. Your man's is up for grabs too. All right. Yeah, he is. All right. This is how she lives. All right. Right. There's a line in the sand, man, that you say in here that can't be crossed with certain people's character. And when you go ahead to condition yourself to accept that, understand all these other things come with it, whether you want to see it or not. All right. Some people would like to bar some of their friends, or, oh, she wouldn't cross me. She wouldn't. Why wouldn't she? All right. She already living like this. All right. Hold on one second.
Next is women who make terrible life decisions. Like, you constantly realize while being around her, talking to her, that something is just always going wrong in her life. It ain't just like your normal ups and downs that people go through. She constantly always got issues going on. And then you slowly start to realize that she's the common denominator out of all of these issues that she constantly come to you about. She's problematic, and she'll make problems become yours eventually. Now, tying into that is a one ways is a victim. She got a victim mentality. So not only will she have problems and she'll constantly be bringing them to you, she will never see herself as the problem. She will always see other people as doing her wrong. And eventually you'll just become another villain in her story, just like everybody else. Women who not stable, like, you realize that she always jumping around from job to job. 1 minute she an esthetician, then she do nails, then she do hair, then she going to get her nursing license.
Yeah, that's familiar. All right. A lot of that comes with substances and different things else like that too. All right. It ain't just them wilding out. And, you know what? 1 minute, you know what? This person you cool with, that they a problem. Now this one's the enemy. You goddamn mad with that one. You're beefing with your peoples. All right. No, you ain't never really got. It's somebody in here you got a slap boxing match with at all times. All right. Yeah, that's a problem. It is. I try to collect as least enemies as possible. Even if I got in a bad place with somebody, I don't like them and all that. All right, yeah. If that motherfucker there, if that person leaves me alone, I'll leave him be. Act like they don't exist. All right, right. Because truthfully, me and my priorities here, dude, is that to have less interaction with bullshit is to have more of a positive life, dude. In general. All right. You don't walk around looking for shit. You protect yourself when it comes. All right. But you don't walk around looking for shit to get in here too, because this is how a person connects lifetime problems to you. And you have critical situations where that same person you disrespecting and talking too crazy or trying to fuck with, you may need them here in a moment here in life. All right. And you can't get access to shit, nigga, because you've been a troll, a raccoon. All right. Some people piece of disaster to their life here, and they're hoping to watch you fall to the bottom, nigga. All right. Let me go ahead and spit the truth where the truth is at. All right. Yeah. All right. That's what comes with you beefing with every fucking body, nigga, and trying to. All right. Right. Everywhere you go at, it's somebody you don't like and all that. You don't want to be around energy like that, man. All right. Not for the long haul. All right. I try to do my best to spread these messages here every day. It falls on deaf ears. All right. But as I tell you here, even through her case in here, and I completely agree with her. All right. This ain't nothing attractive to look at. All right. No, it's just stressful. It just brings headaches, nigga. All right. That's it. Hold on here.
Then she working here, she working there. Next week, she going to be an astronaut. She just can't get it together. She can't keep a place to stay. She can't keep a car on the road. Everything is just all over the place and chaotic. You'll come to realize that the reason why her life is so unstable is because she's mentally unstable as well. Women who don't take care of their kids, They got kids, but either they barely with the kids, they always throwing them kids off on somebody, or you've been around them when they with their kids and they're a terrible mother, right? They display very disrespectful behavior when it comes to their kids. They talk to their kids crazy, cuss them out like somebody on the street. They're just a terrible mother. That's enough said. Why would you want to be around a woman that's a piece of trash like that? Next, we're going to get into some of these personality traits. Women who are super materialistic and superficial. Women who are materialistic. Women who do a lot of peacocking. They always bragging about what they got. What they got become their whole personality. They be super stuck on luxury stuff and making it seem like, you know, they better than other people because of the things that they got. If they educated, they make having degrees their whole personality. Piggybacking off of that is superficial women who make their looks their whole personality. Every time you talk to them, somebody jealous of them. They constantly having problems with other women. Eventually, after being around her long enough, you'll realize why she has the problems she has making friends with other women. Once you become annoyed and you start to try to distance yourself from her, you'll just become another woman on the list of people who was jealous of her. This next one, I know it's going to get y'all upset. Women who watch ratchet TV. Women who get enjoyment out of watching these reality shows where women are constantly fighting physically or just arguing all the time. You really have to ask yourself, how do you find interest in this? Like, what about this is interesting to you as a grown adult woman?
Some people are used to growing up in atmospheres where they consistently have drama in their household. Somebody's fighting, somebody done stole some money. All right. No, some cracky shit that took place. All right. So for that, for the balance in their life, as I told you, you can't live nowhere without shit. All right. Yes, indeed. You look at certain people and how they carry it here. You can go ahead to see certain folks want. All right. And a thirst year to date for a lot of cats being born, all right, or bored because they ain't got nothing popping in their life. This is what creates the nitpickers out here. All right. The biggest cancers to society, nigga. All right. You look at a lot of niggas like that. They ain't got no talent. They can't teach anybody to do anything. All right. No, you're not good with the people that you even around, that you live with. All right. They don't like you. All right. You know, so you just go and spread this cancer everywhere you sit at. All right. Yeah, it's terrible, dude. All right. Some of us know it easily here. If you understand what it means to be in the nature of a positive environment, well, then you know what chaos looks like, nigga. All right. Motherfuckers out of control. Niggas just doing weird shit for no reason, just sporadically. All right. That's chaos. All right. No reason, no background. That's no justification for it. Niggas just wilding out. All right. You see that off of with grown people, dude. Something's wrong. All right. It is. All right. A lot of folks want to skip over the cases of mental health issues, but we have a lot of this shit right here in the world. You be looking at it. All right. Folks so much accustomed to just staring at this shit, looking, and then just walking past. All right. Yes, it's been normalized, dude. All right. And ain't none of this shit healthy.
Women sitting around and watching other women fight all the time. Arrested development, and it's going to speak to other avenues in their life. You'll see that it ain't just them enjoying this as entertainment. No, they usually have personality traits a lot like these women who be fighting and stuff. So that's all I got for you right now. Hopefully your wig's still strapped on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll say this, it was decent for what it's worth. I agreed with some, disagreed with some, and some of these things can retain to males and females here. You understand? That's what I'll go ahead to say to what she put down there. All right? Yes, indeed. How much stuff she put with the character traits, the problematic individuals, this, that, and the third. That can retain, it doesn't, you don't have to necessarily flip a case of gender in there. All right? Especially with a lot of the pussified shit you got going on year to date, man. All right. Oh, yes, indeed. Shit, anytime I see niggas running around here and you're more worried about how your fingernails look and your clothes and shoes than how your woman is dressing, all right, how her hair is and all, nigga, you're in violation. All right. If you fly, your woman should be just as dead up as you is. All right, that just shows that you properly taking care of the house, nigga. No, when you and the kids, everybody walk out fly, nigga. That shows the man is doing what the hell he's supposed to be doing. All right, real talk. All right, I don't want to see some old goofy ass nigga you all dolled up and shit, and your woman is ran down. All right, that speaks a lot upon you, nigga. All right, I don't give a fly how. I don't give a damn how fresh your sneakers is, nigga. All right, I'm just looking at your old lady. All right, if you think other people ain't paying attention, they are. All right. Yeah, it speaks for good character in here. When, as a fly young man, I tell you one more again, you walk in, all right, all your shit is laid out properly, your hair's done well, and everything else, you got your stuff in order, and then your woman is bad right there behind you. She's a piece of representation, nigga. That makes you fierce, dude. All right, that's a full lining of things because it speaks to this case to say, you understand, if I'm not around, all right, my woman can be my mouthpiece because she understands my terms and philosophies on whatever business XYZ that I do. All right, that's how far she's equipped and strapped into what I'm doing. All right, we're rolling together as a force, like snaps and pops, nigga. All right, yes indeed. Now, let me go ahead and take a break. We'll be back. Much love in a minute.